Hello everyone, welcome to Coding Digest. In my previous videos, I have discussed about various data types, string and string manipulation. From today onwards, we will slowly deep dive into the logics and mathematics of Java programming. To do so, first we'll discuss about operators in Java. For any mathematical or logical operation on top of data, we'll need operators. In Java, operators are symbols that perform operations on variables and values. There are different type of operators. First, we'll discuss about arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are operators which perform arithmetic operations on data. Like plus, minus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, right? Suppose I have certain variables, integer variables, right? Int a and int b, right? So let's assign value for sake of simplicity. Let's assign value here, hard-coded value. Suppose this is a equal to 2 and b equal to 6, right? Now suppose I want to add these two numbers. So what we have to do, let's write a method again, public void add two numbers. Okay, and what we have to print, we have to just print here this out a simple as that. Okay, so this is the addition. Okay, this is the operator as arithmetic operator, or this is this is doing an arithmetic operation between a and b. Okay, so what we will get here, if we call it from main method, so let me ref dot add two numbers. So we'll get 2 plus 6, it should be 8 if we run it. So see, the result is printed here as 8. Okay, so this has done the arithmetic operation on top of a and b, right? Now suppose we want to subtract two numbers, or a and b, right? Same way. So instead of add, let's subtract sub two numbers. So a is okay, so let's say a minus b. Okay, so what it will do, it will just subtract b from a. Ref dot subtract. See, it's minus 4. 2 minus 6 equal to minus 4, right? Negative integer. Okay, fine. So the same way, we have a multiplication, we have a division, we have modular, right? Modulation. What is modulus of 2 and 6? Suppose I have, okay, this is very important for in future the programming will do, right? Will perform the logical programming. That is very important. What is modulus basically? So mod of numbers. Okay, modulus of numbers. So sys out 6 modulus is a percentage, sorry, b percentage a. What is that? B percentage a. It should be, because b is 6 and a is 2, so it is divisible, so modulus should be 0, right? So let's see. See, the modulus are printed, modulus is printed as 0. Okay, so these are the basically arithmetic operators, okay, which performs the arithmetic operations, mathematical or arithmetic operations, right? Okay, next is the relational operators. Okay, so what are the relational operators? Relational operators are actually for two operands, it checks whether some conditions are met or not. Okay, suppose a equal to b or not. Okay, if like, by the way, this relational operators always returns true or false. Okay, we'll see how it works actually. So public void relational operators. Okay, simple method. Okay, now let's say sys out a equal to b. It should print, is it true that a equal to b? No, right? Because a equal to 2 and b equal to 6, so it should not be true. So it should print false, right? It should print false. Ref relational operators. So if we run it, see, it has printed false. Okay, suppose we are doing a relation check, okay, with not equal to. I am saying that a is not equal to b, then it should print true, right? It should print true. See, it is true, correct? Now let's say whether a is greater than b or not. Okay, so what operator we will use? Greater than operator. Okay, the right arrow is the greater than operator, whether a is greater than b or not. If we run it again, see, false, because a is not greater than b, b is greater. So if a is less than b, if we write like this, the left arrow denotes the less than. Okay, so a is less than b, yes, it is true, right? So it should print true. See, this is printing true. Likewise, we can check greater than equal to, less than equal to, and so on. Okay, so these are called relational operators. Why it is relational operators? Because it actually returns the relation between two operands. What are the operands? Operands are a and b, basically variables. Okay, so that which are taking part in the relational operation, basically any operation. So those data are called operands. In this case, a and b are operands. Okay, now apart from that, apart from arithmetic operators and relational operators, we have logical operators also. So what are the logical operators? So there are certain logical operators. Okay, so the logical operators are uh, this is called logical AND. Okay, this is called logical OR. I'll tell you what is logical AND, what is logical OR, right? And this is called logical NOT. Basically we know all these things. So what is logical AND? Basically, if we are checking two conditions, okay, two conditions. So if the first condition and the second condition both are true, then logical AND will return the true. If one of the condition is false, then it will return false. Suppose there are two more int, there are two more variables, int c equal to 4, let's say, and int d equal to, let's say, 5, right? Now I am telling, let me write another method, public void logical operators, okay, and this is out. Suppose first condition is a not equal to b, and logical AND c not equal to d. So what is the expectation? Expectation is it should print true, correct? It should print true because a is not equal to b, this is correct. C is not equal to d, this is also correct. So this is AND means this is also true, this is also true. So it will logically it will return the true value. Okay, now suppose, let me comment all these things, ref dot logical operators. See, it has printed true. How it works basically? So it works based on certain certain logical things, right? If I don't know whether you have read digital electronics or not, because I have in my student life I read it. So that is the binary operations we did, okay, using some chips or using some transistors. These logical operators are coming from there. Okay, so by the way, anyway, there are some logical tables you can remember for your reference. Suppose, let me open this paint, okay, and so when it is logical AND, right, AND, so true, let me denote T as true, okay, true and true equal to true, okay, true false equal to false, false and true, logical and true equal to false, false, logical and false equal to false. Okay, this is the logical table of AND gate. Basically there is okay, so the same logic applies here also. Now next thing is logical OR. Okay, the logical or is it returns true if at least one operand is true. Okay, suppose how logical or works, right? So suppose this is the logical or logic. So true logical or is denoted by this true uh, true. So what is the condition? Returns true if at least one operator is true. Okay, so this obviously true. Now if true logical or false, it should be true. False logical or true, it should be again true. And then false logical or false, it should be false. Okay, so this is and this is or. Okay, this is how this logic works. Okay, now if I go to program again, and okay, so now or, let's say it is or. Okay, this or. Now a equal to b, let's say a equal to b. So this is a equal to b is not true, this is false. C not equal to d is true. So what it should return for or logical or, it should return true, right? It should again return true. If we run it, see, it is returning true. Now coming to logical not. What is logical not basically? So logical not is it actually reverses the logical state. So if something is true, logical not will convert it to false. If something is false, logical not will convert it to true. It's simple. Okay, so this is, so here we will get this as true, right? Now suppose, let me put a logical not in front of this whole logic. Okay, in front of this whole logic. So what is the logical not? This sign. Okay, now it will print false. Okay, because inside this logic is true and we are putting a logical not, so it should print a logic false. Okay, see, it is printing false, correct? Now we have bitwise operators. Though these are not used in day-to-day programming, but it is good to have for interview purpose. There are some interviewers ask question on bitwise operators also. Okay, so bitwise operators performs bitwise operation on integers. Okay, bitwise means it first converts the numbers, integer numbers, into bits or binary. Okay, it first converts the integer value to binary value. Okay, 0 1 1 0, and then on top of that value, this bitwise operators works. Okay, now suppose how it works. Let me give you an example. Suppose there is a bitwise AND. Okay, bitwise AND. Okay, let me write here. Nothing to show as of now. I mean, for programming, I'm telling the logic, how this logic works. So it says, suppose bitwise AND, right? Bitwise AND. So how we denote it? Bitwise AND denoted by this ampersand. Okay, so how it works, suppose we have a number, or not number actually, binary number 1010. If we are putting AND, bitwise AND, then 1100, it should be, what should be the value, binary value? So the logic is, it says each bit to 1 if both corresponding bits are 1. Both corresponding bits are 1. So see, this 1 and this 1 are corresponding. Okay, this 0 and this 1 is corresponding, this 1, this 0 corresponding, and this 0 is corresponding. So 1 1, where the condition meets 1 1, so first digit will be 1 1, so it should be 1, and rest all other bits would be 0, right? So this is how bitwise AND works. Okay, fine. Now bitwise OR, how bitwise OR works, it is denoted by this single pipe, that's it. Okay, and how bitwise, it's the same logic basically. So suppose 1010 and 1100. So the logic is, if one of the operand is 1, then it should be 1, right? If one of the operand is 1, then it should be 1. So first thing, 1 1 1, then 0 1 should be 1, 1 0 should be 1, and 0 0 should be 0, like that. Same way we have bitwise XOR. Okay, it is denoted by symbol this. Okay, so what it does basically, when both are 0, okay, both are 1, then it should be 0. If one of the corresponding digit is 0 or 1, it should be 1, right? It should be 1. And if it is the corresponding digits are 0, both are 0, then it should be 0. Now suppose how it works, again the same example, 1100. So 1 1, it should be 0, the XOR logic. 1 1, it should be 0, the XOR logic. 0 1 0 1 should be 1, 1 0 or 1 0 should be again 1, and 0 0 should be 0. So this is the XOR logic, bitwise XOR. And apart from that, we have some right shift, we have left shift, right? So that those are not, as of now, not important. If we use it, I'll tell you at the time of programming. Okay, but not now. I don't want to waste time on these kind of simple things, right? So those are not very conceptual things, those are just good to remember or good to know. Okay, so better we'll discuss it during our programming, or during our extensive programming we'll do, right, in this core Java session. Now bitwise operations are particularly useful in scenarios where you need to manipulate individual bits within an integer for tasks like setting flags, extracting specific bits, or performing efficient arithmetic on binary representation, right, of data. So binary representation is very important. Okay, now we have some assignment operators also, like we did, right? This is the equal to the assignment. So how we have assigned the value to a using assignment operator. This is the equal to. Okay, this is called assignment operator. And another operator which I will discuss during when I'll discuss if statement, right? So there we'll use this kind of operator. The operator name is ternary operator. Ternary operator. Okay, ternary operator. So what is ternary operator? We can based on condition we can perform multiple jobs. Okay, suppose there is a condition. Okay, if condition is true, then we will perform one job, suppose job 1. If it is false, okay, if this condition is false, we'll perform job 2. This is how this ternary operator works. So we'll mention condition here. Okay, if it is true, then job 1. If it is false, then expression 2 or job 2 will automatically it will execute. Correct? But for now I will not discuss this ternary operator here. I'll discuss it when I'll discuss if statement in Java, right? Maybe in the next session only I'll discuss if statement, right? So that's all. If you are not understanding anything or if you have any doubt, then please ask me in comments. Okay, and that's all for the day. That's all for this video. Hope you have understood, and this is the video is easy to understand, right? So thanks for watching.